Hey everybody, I'm going to go over the Runaway Bunny project, which is in module 4.14, and I just think you need this tutorial to get you through it because it's a bit of a complicated project, but it's designed to help you learn the directing terms as well as get more familiar with the software. So I think it'll be a good project for you to struggle with a little bit. It's only worth 10 points, but I think it is very valuable in the fact that it makes you do a lot of things that you're going to need to do in production. So let's get to it. It is located in Module 4. The shared drive has all the elements you're going to need, including the marked script. There's 11 images in there. You probably just need 9 of them. You're going to have a voiceover track in there that's already been recorded, a theme music track, and a something called a 30-second leader script. But I highly recommend you print your script, and that way you can have it available physically and not taking up any space that's on your computer screen. So just recommend if you can, print out your script. If you can't do that, maybe you can have a second monitor or something where you can have the script so you can refer to it, because you usually have to look at your script as you're directing. All right, and then the other thing was the 30-second leader. You can print that out too. That'd be fine. All right, and let's go over to let me show you the share drive, what this looks like. So all your images will be in here. So in here is the script. That's the leader. This is the folder with the images. They're like I said, labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then there's 10, 11, but 10 looks terrible. I don't think we're going to use 11. You could if you want to. The Runaway Bunny voiceover and the theme music, okay? So I'm going to jump over into, I had to download these. So you download them onto your local computer, and then you can upload them to vMix. So this is a brand new project. Let me start uploading some things. I'm going to upload photo first. So I want to go to my image, the folder that I put on my desktop that had all the Runaway Bunny stuff. And I want to pick out, take it back. You could probably bring in the whole folder. If you bring an image, one image at a time, that's kind of what I was hoping you can do. Okay, image 1, make sure you put it in slot number 1 here. Okay, image 2, so you want to try to bring them in order. Image 2 goes into slot number 2 here. Image 3 goes into slot number 3. Make sure you bring them all in. Last time I tried this, I missed a couple. I'm going to pause for a second and start back up when I'm done here. Okay, I've added all the images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and they also correspond to the input numbers, so that'll tie into the script the way it's been written. The other things I want to bring in are audio elements. So I'll select audio, and I put the audio in that same folder. So the one of them is the theme music. We'll bring that one in first, and that'll bring it in down here at the bottom. And then the voiceover is the other audio element. We're going to bring in the voiceover. And, all right, and then last thing, one more thing I want to bring in is a black background. So you'll see what that means in a minute. But black background, okay. And then lastly, we need to create a couple graphics. So we're going to add input and say title. This allows us to open up a title. So there's a bunch of template things in here. I'm just going to go with, I like the one that's left justified. I'm going to say, try this one this time, see how it goes. So it's written on the script here, ICG, the Runaway Bunny, written by Margaret Wise Brown. ICG stands for Insert CG, Runaway Bunny, by Margaret Wise Brown. Also did the famous pictures by Clement Hurd. All right, so we could actually take a look at how that looks. So this is the first image. I want to see how's it going to look. So there's our graphic down there. It's down at the bottom. We're going to assign it to number 1. And it looks kind of boring. So let's change the font a little bit. I'm going to try Cambria Math. See if we get lucky. Pretty good. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger maybe. And I'm also going to change the color to like a nice little bright sunny yellow. Okay, good. Now I want to change the position. So I got to go to that little gear icon down here and then go to position. And I want to kind of bring it down. It's nice to be able to see where it is. So the bigger monitor you have, the better off you'll be. I'm going to kind of put it in like a lower left there. That looks pretty good. I also would like the screen to be filled with the picture, but that's going to take a while. But you can do that. You can reposition your pictures and resize them and things like that. I'm going to do that just for the first one. You could do it for all of them if you want to, but I'm just going to do it for the first one. All right. Oh, and then finally, we want a couple other graphics. We want to make a last credits graphic. So I want to show you something on vMix anyway. If you go to settings and general, there's an option for create virtual input. Create virtual input essentially duplicates your image. I'm going to make 2 virtual inputs because I know I'm going to need 2 more. So this one, I just want to call it directed by Jim Patrick. So this is going to come on at the very end, my little credit for myself. This one I want to be the slate. So the slate is something we put on all our productions. It has the title of the production. It has the director name. It also has the AD. I'm just putting myself in there. It has the date. You always want to have the date. That's really, really important. Also has the length of the production. So, or instead of length, let's say a TRT. Stands for total runtime. Let's say 3 minutes. And then take is, which take is it? Take 1, take 2. So you always start with take 1, and then if you mess that one up, you got to update that and make it take 2. All right, we got to reposition that. I got to make it somewhere in the middle. So I got to go position and put it there in the middle. Usually on my slates, I also like to, make them, I like to make the graphic white. So I really don't want it to be yellow. Let's make it white. Okay. And then what did I say? Black source is in here. So the one says color. I'm just gonna rename it to black. Ugh, my screen's too small. That's not what I want to do. And let's see, maybe if I do this. Yeah, I think that helps a little bit better. Yeah. All right. Where'd that black screen? The one that says color here. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to black. All right. Then I know what it is when I look at it real quick. Okay. That brings me to an issue that we have with these small screens is this very limited landscape, not much room. So if you right click on the little bar up on the top, this little row bar kind of bar, you can collapse it. So I'm going to collapse everything because I know, wait, yeah, I know that's what I want. I'm not going to collapse the music because I'm going to need to play the music or the voiceover because I'm going to need to adjust those things as we're going through. So that brings me to, the music. You want to make sure after you play it once or twice, you're going to get stuck somewhere in the middle. So you got to make sure it starts back at the beginning. So you can hit restart. It'll go back to the beginning. Make sure it doesn't keep playing. You also want to make sure you turn it on here. Turn it on. And then you also want to check. You want to make sure it doesn't say automatically pause after transition. Because if you do that, it may stop. I don't want to do that one after either. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's give it a try. So let's start with the 30-second leader. And also, I wanted to point out my controls over here for audio. Again, if I had a bigger monitor, it'd be good. I could separate it out, but I can't. So I'm gonna, this little icon here, it adjusts how much volume goes to your speakers, which is, or your headphones. Okay, so I just want to make sure these are visible to me, and I can close it up as much as I can. Yeah, these two guys I want to be visible to me. And I want to make sure the M and the speaker icon are turned on. You can turn things on and off over here too. And you can see when it's turned off, the speaker icon goes out, and that's not going to send any music if you do that. Both of these need to be turned on so it sends it to the recording. All right, so let's talk about 30-second leader real quick. So 30-second leader is when you want to get your crew all ready to go. This is how we would do it. We would have a 30-second countdown clock in the studio. And before we do that, though, we ask everybody, are you ready? Director, are you ready? Yes. Stage manager, is the floor ready? Stage manager looks at the floor. Everybody's good to go. Floor is ready. TD, can you please check the crew? So the TD says, camera operators, are you good? Ready. Audio, you ready? Ready. CG, are you ready? Ready. Everybody's ready. Technical director says the technical crew is ready. Then the AD says, may I have the slate online? So here's what we want to put the slate on program here. I want to get that off of there and make sure this is set up too. I also want to assign number 2 to my closing graphic. 1 is the opening, 2 is closing. Okay, I don't want those up, just as slate. All right, slate is online. All right, now we would say, please record and acknowledge. I'm going to rehearse one before I record, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to rehearse. All right, and then we put our clock on, 30 seconds to the floor, and here we go. We're going to be up on 30 seconds. Okay, counting down, so we're around 20, 19, 18, 17. Right around 15, we say standby for black and beeps. So we want to make sure we have black on preview. And 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds, we want to cut to black. Make sure it's black signal. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 is when we start directing. Well, it's on the script right here, -5. 5 seconds is when you start ready theme, ready CG, preset input 1. Then 4, 3, 2, 1. And we say theme full, so we have to roll the theme music and fade in. All right, insert CG. Stand by for the VO. Let's preset 2. Let's go theme under, and we're gonna roll the VO and insert out.
Once there was a little bunny who wanted to run away.
Now we're moving.
So he
Let's
said to his mother,
to,
I am running away.
all right. Now let's
If you run away, said
preset
his
input
mother,
3.
I will run after you, for you are my little bunny. If you run after me, said the little bunny, I will
Dissolve.
become a fish in
So
a
you
trout
see,
stream,
You want
and
to
I will
dissolve
swim
right where
away
it says
from
the
you.
D there.
If you become a
Let's
fish in a
preset
trout
input
stream,
4.
said his mother, I will become a fisherman, and I will fish for you. If you become a fisherman, said the little bunny, I
And
will
dissolve.
become a rock on a mountain high
Okay, and the
above
next
you.
one I want to do standby 5.
If you become a rock on a mountain
Stand
high
by
above
because I want to
me,
do a
said
cut.
his mother, I'll become a mountain climber, and I will climb to where you are. If you become a mountain climber,
said the little bunny, take.
I will be a crocus
All right,
in
now
a
we're on the
hidden
crocus.
garden.
We're in the garden.
If
Let's
you become a
stand by
crocus in a
6. We'll
hidden
do another
garden,
take.
said his mother, I will become a gardener, and I will find you.
Said the little.
If you are a gardener and find me, said the little bunny,
Take.
I will be a bird
All right,
and
now
fly
we're gonna
away
preset
from you.
7. We're going to go back to a dissolve.
If you become a bird and fly away from me, said his mother, I will be a tree you come home to.
If you become a tree,
said the little bunny,
dissolve.
I will become a little sailboat, and I will
Let's
sail
stand by
away from
8.
you.
One more
If
cut.
you become a sailboat and sail away from me, said his mother, I will become the wind and blow you where I want you to go. If you become the wind, said the little bunny,
Take.
I will join a circus and fly away on a flying
All right,
trapeze.
we're almost done. Last one.
If you go flying on a flying trapeze, said his mother, I will be a tightrope walker,
So we
and I will
preset
walk
9.
across the air to you. If you become a tightrope walker and walk across the air, said the little bunny,
Dissolve.
I will become a little boy and run into a house. If you become a little boy and run into a house, said the mother bunny, I will become your mother and catch you in my arms and hug you. Shucks, said the little bunny.
Bring the music up at the
I
end.
might just as well stay
If it's
where
still
I
going.
am and
Well, the
be
music
your
ended.
little bunny.
That's okay.
And so he did.
And insert.
Have a carrot,
Insert
said the mother
CG.
bunny.
And stand by to fade audio and video and fade audio and video. All right, that's how it would go. Okay. That I didn't record that one, but that was pretty smooth. Okay. I'm going to do one more time. I'm going to try to get it in a little sooner so my music doesn't run out on me at the end. So I'm going to try to get the voiceover going faster. So let's go back and reset our music. Reset our voiceover. All right, let's make sure the audio is turned on. Okay, we're going to we didn't really record anything, so the slate's okay. But after each recording, you want to update the take. But okay, this is it. Okay, 30. Is the director ready? Ready. Is the technical director? Can you please check the crew? Cameras are ready. Audio's ready. All right. Media manager, please record and acknowledge. Or actually, we say, please put slate online. Then please record and acknowledge. And the media manager starts recording. You can see we got red lights. Good stuff. We have speed. All right. 30 seconds to the floor. Stand by, everybody. So I know I want to go to black at 10 seconds, right? So I'll put black on preview there. All right. And 15 seconds. Stand by for black and beeps. 11, 10, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ready theme, ready CG, preset 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Theme full, fade in, insert CG. Let's preset 2, let's get the voiceover ready. And theme under and roll the voiceover, insert out.
Once there was a little bunny who wanted to run away. So he said to his mother,
it's tricky.
I am running away. If
So
you
we're
run
on
away,
2
said
now,
his
let's
mother,
preset 3.
I will run after you, for you are my little bunny. If you run after me, said the little bunny, I will become a fish in a trout
dissolve.
stream,
Now we're in the
and
fish
I will swim
scene.
away from you. If you become a fish in a trout
3
stream,
is on the air.
said his mother,
Let's go to preset
I will
number
become
4.
a fisherman, and I will fish for you. If you become a fisherman, said the little bunny,
And dissolve.
I will become a rock on a mountain high above you.
All right. Next scene.
If you become a
Stand
rock
by
on a mountain
5.
high above me,
I want to do a
said his
standby
mother,
because I want to do a take.
I'll become a
cut.
mountain climber, and I will climb to where you are. If you become a mountain climber, said the little bunny,
Take.
I will be a crocus in a hidden garden.
The garden scene.
If you become a crocus
Stand
in
by
a hidden
6.
garden, said his mother,
6 is
I
on
will
preview.
become a gardener, and I will find you. If you are a gardener and find me,
Said the little bunny. Take.
I will be a bird and fly away from
preset
you.
7. They're going to
If you
dissolve to
become
7.
a bird and fly away from me, said his mother, I will be a tree you come home to. If you become a tree, said the little bunny,
Dissolve.
I will become a little sailboat,
All right,
and
now
I
we're on
will
image
sail
7.
away from
Let's
you.
preset image 8.
If you become a sailboat and sail away from me, said his mother,
Actually, we're
I
standing
will
by
become the
to
wind
image 8.
and blow you where I want you to go.
Standing by.
If you become the wind, said the little bunny,
Take.
I will join a circus and
All right,
fly
now we're on
away on a
image
flying
8.
trapeze.
And image 9.
If
we're
you go
presetting
flying
image
on a
9.
flying
That's our last
trapeze,
image.
said his mother, I will be a tightrope walker, and I will walk across the air to you. If you become a tightrope walker and walk across the air, said the little bunny,
And
I will
dissolve.
become a little boy and run into
Now we
a
got the
house.
last image up there. Hopefully the music
If
stays.
you become a little boy and
might
run
go
into
a
a
little bit
house,
short.
said the mother bunny, I will become your mother and catch you in my arms and hug you. Shucks, said the little bunny, I might just as well stay where I am and be your little bunny. And so he did. Have a carrot, said the mother bunny.
And insert CG number 2. Stand by to fade audio and video and fade audio and video. All right, you don't see it fading here, but it's going to stop recording. Now we're going to check for save. So where is the file? You can find out where your file got recorded by hitting the gear icon next to record, and it'll show you the path. C, vMix, capture, MP4. Yours may be this, may be different. Okay, so let's see if we can find it and we'll look at it. That was about as smooth as I've done all day here. I've been trying this a couple times. All right, I'm gonna go to my file locations here. Good old Windows file structure. Find the good old C drive. Find the vMix capturer. There it is. And this is the one. It basically names it with a date and time that helps you to kind of identify what it is. So 7/14. So you can see I've been trying this since 4 o'clock this afternoon. So it's about the 5th time I've tried this, and it's about half as long as the original was. So you should all be thankful. So we're going to take a quick look at this, make sure it worked. So we have the slate there. That's great. So let's take one. Good. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. Okay, here we go. That voice going.
Once there was a little bunny who wanted to run away. So he said to his mother, "I am running away." "If you run a mountain climber," said the little bunny, "I will sail away from you. The air to you.
Levels sounded good.
If you have arms and hug
nicely.
you." "Shucks," said the little bunny.
I'm very happy.
"I might just," said the mother bunny.
And did we fade out? And let's see if we faded out properly as promised. There it goes. Okay. All right. So once you've done that, I think it's best to actually upload this file to YouTube, and you shouldn't have any trouble because the music is not copyright music. First time I did this, I used copyright music and it flagged me immediately. So you shouldn't have that problem because this is music from the DeWolf music library, which is available to us. And also, if you can upload or send me a link to your screen capture as well, that would be awesome. All right, those two things. So do the best you can. I know it's going to be a bit of a trial and error, but you can learn a lot with this one. All right, so I'm going to let you go. And look, 22 minutes.